You've learned how to create a RefWorks works cited list or bibliography over in Google Docs as you are actually typing up your paper and inserting in-text citations or creating footnotes. But there are times when you might need to create a bibliography or works cited list just so, for example, a teacher professor can see what you've gathered so far for a project, or maybe you've been working with another tool and you just need to create a bibliography. I'm going to show you quickly how to do that in just right in RefWorks today. So you can see I'm in my RefWorks All References page. When you open up RefWorks at refworks.proquest.com, you're going to land either in All References or Last Imported. And one of the things you'll notice for me is that I actually have 224 references or resources in my entire RefWorks account. And when I'm working on a particular paper, I have to put it into a folder for that project. Otherwise, it's just way too many resources for me to go through to pick out which ones I'm doing individually. I really do have to sort them into project folders. And so over here on the side, I'm going to go to my folders. I want to show you, you're going to have some sort of fresh SEM folder here. I'm choosing that fresh SEM, and then when I'm on this page, I just want to create a bibliography. So I select all on this page. And then I'm going to click up here where it says Create Bibliography, and then Create Bibliography again. And I want to note here that right now it's in MLA 9th. If you were working in Chicago, you would search for Chicago. In our case, the latest example of Chicago is Chicago 17. And at Kate, we use the footnotes and bibliography system, so you would choose that if you're doing Chicago. But I'm going to leave it in MLA 9 for now. And go over here to look at this works cited list. And I can either just Command A or Control A to select it and copy it, or just click on Copy to Clipboard. And then you might have a template that your teacher has created for you in your learning management system that you're going to use to submit a Google Doc, or maybe you're going to create your own Google Doc. Docs.google.com for me, and I'm just going to create a new blank document, and I'm pasting it in. And when it comes over here, of course, I would change the title of the file, and then I have to go through here and make sure it's in the font style that I want, that it's in the font size that I want, and then I go through and make any corrections to it. So, for example, I can see this needs to be in, well, first of all, one of the things I note is that it's actually in Roboto. I want the whole thing to be in Arial 12. So I'm going to Command A and move it to Arial 12. And, but you know, whatever font, your professor may have given you a font that you need to use. And you would change it to that. Okay, we've practiced this before doing title casing. So I'm just giving this a quick scan to be sure that there are no errors in terms of dates that have come over, no extraneous punctuation. So here's an example where they've pulled in a comma because there's more information. Usually when there's an extra comma, it's just telling you, do you have any more information you could insert here? I don't have it, so I'm just deleting it to make sure that the spacing is correct. And then, let's see, sliding down. That looks good. All right, it's my Grammarly is actually showing me that this is a verb and should be capitalized in a title. So sometimes it catches that, sometimes it doesn't. You need to catch that, so you need to double check. And now it's ready. So I've made sure there's no extra punctuation mistakes, that there's no capitalization mistakes and misspellings or strange dates that have come over. I've fixed all of that. So now my works cited list is ready to be handed into my professor. If this were Chicago 17, this would say bibliography here, and it would look a little bit different. So each citation style is different, and you need to understand those differences. Let's see, what else would I tell you about being in RefWorks? I want to be sure you understand that these are folders that we're in. The RefWorks does have the ability to create projects. We're not creating a project. Project is where you might have several different folders of citations coming together for different sections, for example, of a research project that you're working on. But we're just working in folders here at Kate, so make sure you're choosing folders to create and not projects. And always remember that you need to go into your project, select all. In this case, I've got 5 citations that are going to cross here, create bibliography, and take it from there. Hope that helps.